The amount of old home sites in this town. Oh my gosh, there's the old train station. See the old equipment. I mean, those look like farm tractor seats on that teeter-totter. But yeah, I've just got the new Nokta Legend. I'm excited to finally get this out. I just cleared this area right here, and I've been working so much overtime and everything. I'm pretty much going to leave it in stock, which is multi-frequency 1 and park mode. And supposedly that's one of the best ones anyways for, I just want to go over a penny, a quarter, dime, and nickel. It's just like when I'm out nugget hunting, taking a gold nugget with you and seeing the different tones on it and everything. But the only thing I did change, I tried to go into the volume. It only went to 6. It's very windy. I apologize about that. But okay, we're ringing up a 49.50 on the quarter. About a 42 on the penny. That little dime about 45. And lost my nickel. There it is. That's way down at 20, mid-low 20s. Okay, guys, let me pick this up. Come on, don't piss on my tires. Got us our first coin, and it was really distinctive sound. This thing just all of a sudden, through this high-pitched sound, draws your attention down to it amongst a whole bunch of trash. I mean, its recovery is just like beep, beep, and then bam. I need to try that, putting a piece of metal over top of a quarter and see if we can pick up the quarter. But unfortunately, it's a 2013 penny. Another park and came to an old schoolhouse. That obviously is new metal siding there. It was an old, clapboard, really neat chimney there in the middle. Old equipment here, swing set and merry-go-round. I did find this cool. It's brass. I'm gonna be really careful with this. It's starting to chip, but it's got a bunch of writing on it. We'll get that home and there goes that piece. Carefully clean that up and see what that says on it. Cool. The oil filled truck. Now we're over in the town of Woka, Oklahoma, northwest Oklahoma. We'll probably get a bunch of noisy trains going by, but there's the old train station. I went to look about metal detecting that, but unfortunately it's all bricked where the people walked, so it wouldn't be really dropping anything. I'm just going to hit this more modern park, the sand over that way real quick. Didn't quite make it over there. I'm using the Simplex this time. Not sure if I'm supposed to detect in this park, but I don't want to lose this $500 to $600 machine. I paid 100 and something for this. I got a nice high tone already, right? Sorry about the wind, guys. It's been ridiculous for like all month, last month. Oh, we got a 90s there. Let's see what we got. Got a coin. Ooh. 2,000, but what is that? That's a $1 coin. Nice. Is that a Susan B. Anthony dollar coin? I mean, I said it's a 2,000, but that's cool. That beats a new penny any day. Second target, mid-20s, low 30s. Piece of can slaw. So I'm gonna definitely ignore less than 30. It's like an old makeup thing or something. Almost like copper. Second find, a quarter, but it's not a silver quarter. It's like 1982. We'll take that though. Another penny, but modern. Shallow. Oh, we're up to a buck 27. Right next to that, a 2006 dime. Modern stuff, but it tells me that I don't think this place has been hunted much by anybody. So that's cool. Another coin. Unfortunately, that's a modern penny. It's definitely getting my confidence up in going through all the trash and hearing just the higher tones and stopping, and cool. Well, that thing's tore up. That's wild. Another dollar coin. I'm not sure. That doesn't make any sense. It's about 20 feet from the last one. Somebody just spilled. These are ones you really don't want to be losing. That's another the same year, 2000. Huh. That's wild. I walked a few feet up, right on top of the ground. Another dollar coin. Almost got enough to buy, that's a 2001, so a year newer. Almost got enough to get us some lunch, guys. So I don't know the history of this park, guys. I mean, that looks like a modern, there are a couple across that bridge over there, really old parks. And I wonder if this one wasn't actually a homestead at one time, an old home site. All these chunks of block and everything right in here. And then these beautiful mature trees. I'm thinking this had to have been a home here, and then it got cleared away after it fell down or whatever the heck, and then they put a modern park here. I'll probably just keep searching back to the car, and let's go to the house and try out the new my new legend on those gold nuggets real quick. Another modern penny. All right, guys, made it back home. We're gonna take and bury these nuggets real quick, see how it does. Get in this area for targets. This is it's actually a point between 0.2, 0.3, a little closer to 0.3. See it right there. See if we can get this little guy from the surface. Gold mode, 40 kilohertz. And let's see if we can crank the sensitivity all the way up. Oh, that is pinging that little guy. I can maybe move the coil off of it considerably. A few inches. Huh. All across the coil it's getting it. Okay, let's try to go down an inch or two. That's going to be at the equivalent of 1 inch from the top of the ground there. And granted, guys, this is not hot Australian, Arizona outback ground, but just give us a comparison of what this can. She's still getting it. That's kind of impressive for a large coil like that. The center of that coil is really hot. Okay. Here's our other two test nuggets, the half grammer and the 1.8 gram. These were found in out in Arizona desert. Let's see. Oh, shoot, did I lose the nugget? Okay, we'll put these way over here. There it is. Okay, guys, we're now down at 2 3/4 inches. I don't even think it's going to get it with putting dirt over it, much less. Yeah, see, we're losing it already. 2 3/4 inches. I think I heard a little whoop. Now, obviously, if I had headphones on, I may stop for that and scratch some dirt and dig. Wow, I think it's. Sorry, it's so quiet. I understand why the speaker on this thing is just The Simplex, it's so audible. This thing so far, get away from there. I think that's getting that. I am surprised that that's getting that. Let's go to like a full 3 inches. So actually, if we take and flip that, excuse me, buddy, flip that downward, bottom of the hole. Yeah, right at about 3 inches. I don't think we'll hit it. That big coil. I'm gonna have to get the Gold Monster on this video out here and see how that compares with that little 5-inch coil. I think that's chatter off the nearby power lines. Yeah, I would call that. I would call that no. Even, well, maybe with headphones you might get one little whisper at 3 inches on that 0.3. Let's go ahead and put the 1/2 grammer all the way down to the downside, down to the 3-inch mark. Of course, uncovered. Yep, we're getting a zip zip. Sorry, you can barely hear it. I don't understand this machine is so quiet. It's all the way at volume 6, which I believe that's the top. Excuse me, buddy. Oh, that is pinging that sucker. No problem. Okay, 1/2 grammer, 3 inches. I wonder if this might beat out depth on the almost $4,000 SDC 2300 Mind Lab, although it would not go near the hot ground that machine would. But depth, I mean, that's impressive for a VLF with that size coil. Okay, 4 inches. Yep, 4 inches now, 1/2 gram nugget. We'll put it all the way down towards the bottom. Now again, this is uncovered. Gets this, wish we had some hot black sands and stuff to throw over this. I'll have to do another video doing that. I heard one little zip pop there. One little whoop. There's another one. I would say that's about the max you're gonna get. Unfortunately, this is just like soil and local dirt, but let's see. I think I lost it. Oh, there was one little whoop. Well, that's impressive for a $500 and some machine. The amount of coins it can find at the depths it can find. Multi-frequency detector with a gold mode. Honestly, guys, I think that's about the best deal out there for an all-arounder machine. Obviously, if you were in the gold fields, I would also want a dedicated pulse induction machine. But all right, 1.8 grams, that should be no problem. All the way down at the 4 inches. I don't know. It did come with wireless headphones, but man, that thing's too quiet. I mean, after you're in rattlesnake country and don't want the headphones on, and it's slamming that. 1.8 grams at 4 inches, not a problem. Yeah, it's slamming that 1.8 grammer at 5 inches. Oh, there's my shovel. Although the zips are not completely audible each time. Let me try to flip it up to where that's about more like 4.5-ish. 1.8 grams. Absolutely not a problem at all. Let's try pinpointing on it. Gosh, no problem. With headphones, I would say easily probably get the whole 5 inches, maybe down to 6. See what the Simplex does on that. Of course, that is 12 kilohertz, right? 40 is really good on gold, which is what we just had that in. You know what, guys? I didn't ground balance that machine. So ground balancing it, frequency scan, and headphones, I would say. So we're just going to be in, they say field mode is deeper. The jewelry, let's go, I don't know if we should go with that. Hardly getting anything. Let me try to go over to that park mode. I mean, it'll get those small nuggets right on the surface, but man, it not very good at depth like that Legend. Again, this video is not really about the Simplex, but good. Am I actually home today? That's weird. Let's see. Excuse me, too. Look out. All right. Leave the gold. Let's just get that down 1.8. Let's go ahead and flip it over to the bottom. That's about 2 inches there, covered in unmineralized dirt. I know, guys. At least this is nothing. Oh. It's trying to get it, but again, this machine is not really dedicated for, optimized for finding gold. Let me get that right on the surface. So if you're randomly detecting a wash, I mean, obviously you're gonna hear that. I'll lift the coil up. Wow, on a 1.8, I'm only getting about 3 inches. Just a quick comparison, guys. Not a perfect scientific test by any means. Real quick, guys, I dig out even a smaller bit, which is a 0.1. We're just going to try that real quick with the Legend, just the Legend. And I'm going to grab my Gold Monster 1000 and see how it compares, although I know for a fact the Gold Monster will definitely pick up smaller gold without even testing it, but let's just see. Okay, still 40 kilohertz gold mode. Got the sensitivity all cranked all the way up. Let's see if we can even hit this 0.1, guys. Wow. Barking on a little tiny 0.1 of gold. Guys, again, I paid 5 something for this machine, and I gotta say, it'll find some gold. Again, this is not mineralized ground, and for all the modes you have, you can go to the beach, and I mean, deep farm fields and parks, and wow, $500 and some. This guy's $1,000. Although, all day long, that is a better gold machine, which the Gold Monster also will, it's got a little non-ferrous target, which if you try to use this for coin and relic hunting and stuff like that, you'd be digging up every single piece of tin and tin can and pull tabs. And okay, this is the maximum sensitivity of the Gold Monster. All right, before you go into gold mode or auto 1, that's auto 2, auto 1, maximum sensitivity. Now, guys, what I will say, that's how external speakers should sound. I mean, I'll put you way back 20 feet across the yard. And you will hear that real quick. Jeez. Okay. 0.3, several inches above it. Now all these nuggets were found with this machine in Arizona. All right. And you know the rest. It'll half grammer, it's gonna I mean, a VLF, you're only going to get so much depth with it, but I think that 1.8, that sucker was about 8 inches deep when I found it. Anyway, quick little comparison video. What are you guys doing? Stop, Zeus. Had fun out the first day with the new Nokta Legend, guys. If you're not a member of our Patreon channel, check it out. Gold, I think, just hit $1,300. We're giving away a couple half-gram bags a month, and $5 a month gets you 2 entries for that. And there's barely 10 people in there, and they're taking out the next month if they win, so the odds are really good. I don't even know what a gram of gold is right now. It's probably getting up near $50 for a half a gram. Nuts. Anyway, the odds are really good at getting gold on that and our Arizona gold. And the other thing I wanted to mention real quick, guys, is that coming up next few weeks, we've got a trip to Kansas, and we're going to get on an area that is supposed to be loaded with Native American arrowheads, spear points, artifacts. And we're going to go in a house that was the James gang, not the James gang, the Dalton gang hideout. We're gonna go inside that house. And oh, also I've got a what is it, a permission on a 1800 schoolhouse, much older than one that was earlier in the video, much older, and that area's never been hunted. It's behind fences on a ranch. But exciting stuff, guys. Stay tuned. If you're not a subscriber, you want to check that stuff out, definitely subscribe, and we'll see you again as soon as we can. Thanks.